Yeah, welcome back to the channel. This is Wasabi. It's a battle on the Minsk map from Gav, also known as Droopy. He's currently going after two big missions, the Heavy Tank 15 mission for the Object 260 and Union 15 Armour of God, which is for the Object 279E. If he gets both of them, he won't get those tanks tonight, but it takes him a long way forward to achieving that. So let's see how he goes. Currently goes straight up the line from the spawn towards the enemy camp, spots some of the enemy, and yeah, let's see what he does from here. So as part of the Heavy Tank 15 mission, he's got to get a combined total of 14,000 damage from both damage given, damage received, and damage blocked. So that's his challenge for tonight, and that's a similar thing for Union 15. So let's see, he's already bounced quite a few shots, doing some damage to the Super Conk. He's trying to hold the corner, and Droopy goes into side scraping mode, try and bait the Super Conk to shoot into his tracks or bounce off his side and give him some bounce damage. So does indeed get a shot into his tracks, which holds him there. He doesn't use his repair module, which tells us that his crew skills are pretty good, and in return he tracks the Super Conqueror, and what he's going to get here is basically some assisted damage straight up from the tracking. So you know, he's keeping an eye on the Super Conk, and he puts the killing shot in. He's got some reasonable assisted damage already from that. So next he turns his attention to the doorway here. And there's an E-75 just waiting to try and put a shot into him, so he's again just trying to bait a shot and get into as side scraping model as possible. Tries to track the E-75, but in fact probably puts it in through his low plate and gets some damage instead, which is all good. And then he spots a T-95 in the background. He's just pulled back out of the way, so not offering a shot at the moment. So he's just contemplating how he's going to manage this, and the T-95 basically offers himself up again. He managed to put a shot through his front plate. He's currently shooting premium rounds, which is not surprising given the target he's going for. Puts one more big hit into the T-95, and T-95 backs slowly, very slowly out of the way, back around the corner. The E-75 manages to put a shot in through his turret, and receiving damage is also part of the total, so it's not necessarily a bad thing as long as he maintains his health to the end where he can stay alive. So it's all good. T-28 prototype in the background, just suffering from Tier 10 firing premium ammo at him. Gets some spotting damage right there, and bounces off the round off from the top of his turret off the E-75. So here he's just trying to get an angle without going too far up the ramp, and misses the IS-3, who's just pulled back away out of sight, and the AMX CDC firing HE at him does a small amount of damage. The V4005 backs away, then comes around the corner, looks for him. He manages to put a shot into the FV, and the FV's return fire goes straight over his head. So he's got a decision to make here. Does he push through this doorway and into quite a fair bit of enemy? He gets a big hit from the IS-3, and luckily he doesn't get any more damage going through there, so that becomes a question of just how far he will go. Puts a final shot in for the death knell of the CDC, which unfortunately use of his premium rounds, given that CDC's probably got 40mm of armour on the side. And he's just again seeing whether he's got any opportunity to get some damage out of these Tier 8 tanks. And instead he decides he'll flank them, given that it's a bit too dangerous to go around the corner. So that T-95 is there. He doesn't do any damage off him, but he also gets a shot into his tracks in return. And he's just going to ignore him for the moment and go around and head towards this E-75. First of all, he takes out the IS-3, gets a bounce shot in return. Just a bit wary of the T-95 going in corner, and he manages to not put a shot into the E-75. Probably missed the lower plate there. This time he lines up the lower plate and gets a shot in, and he gets hit from his tracks from the T-95, which has given him a good bump up in his blocked damage received. And here is a bit of a quandary. The E-75 does have a fairly tough frontal armour. The mantlet and the upper plate are both pretty hard to penetrate. And he's basically run out of premium rounds now, so about all he can do is get the lower plate when he can, and the E-75 is not giving him that opportunity, but he gets the spotting damage from the E-75. Takes a fair bit of damage right there, and even though he missed the Leopard, he managed to get artillery that did hit him and set him on fire in returns. There's a bit of a justice there, but now he's been quite severely damaged, and because he is running food, he doesn't have a fire extinguisher, and therefore the fire burned a fair bit longer than perhaps he should have, but he has been left on enough hit points to continue. As long as you've got one hit point, you can keep playing the game, so he's just backing away, keeping his front showing towards where the enemies last were, particularly the Leopard, and with his damage engine he limps out of the way, just waiting for his repair kit to come off cooldown. So as he comes up, his teammates are also pushing up this side, and he manages to repair his engine and start pushing on. This is one of the buffs that the IS-7 got a year or so ago, was to give it a higher top speed, although it tends not to reach the 50k an hour. This is going downhill, but it does move a little bit faster than it used to. So as he's coming up, they've got a 6 tank lead. He spots a standard B racing across the park, launches a shot right across the park and manages to take him out, which was excellent shooting. So now only 3 tanks left on the enemy side, and let's see whether he gets any more damage out of that. But now it looks like he didn't get the damage from that artillery. His total is not showing any change from that point, so we'll see to make sure it gets credited at the end. And I think he's going to get close to his target, if not exceed it. So that's the battle. The enemy's been vaporised, and as a good result, let's have a look at the after battle results. And indeed he did get the damage for that artillery, a total of 6,191 damage dealt, and with the damage he received, which was nearly his whole hit points worth, and the damage he blocked, he's managed to get the heavy tank 15 and the Union block 15 total as well, which is an excellent result. So all in all, he only lost 24,000 credits, which is excellent